On June 24, 1987, in the city of Rosario, Argentina, an ordinary child was born, Lionel Andres Messi. His father, Jorge Messi, was a steel factory worker, and his mother, Celia Cucitini, worked in a perfume workshop. Money was tight, but love for football filled the air. In the dusty alleys of Rosario, young boys kicked worn-out soccer balls, dreaming of becoming the next Maradona. At just 4 years old, little Leo got his first touch of a ball. Everyone who watched him play was astonished. Though he was smaller than all the other kids, once the ball was at his feet, it seemed glued to his shoes. The person who recognized his talent first was his grandmother, Celia Oliveira. The coach of the local club, Grandoli, initially refused to put little Leo on the pitch because of his tiny stature. But at his grandmother's insistence, 5-year-old Messi was finally allowed to play. The moment he received the ball, he effortlessly dribbled past older boys and slotted it into the net. His grandmother raised her arms to the sky and declared, "One day, this boy will shake the world." When she passed away in 1998, Leo made it his lifelong tribute to point both fingers toward the heavens every time he scored. By the age of 11, Messi's magic on the pitch was known across Rosario. Playing for the youth team of Newell's Old Boys, he was a goal-scoring machine. However, dark clouds were gathering over his bright future. His family noticed that Leo was not growing like his peers. While other kids shot up in height, Leo remained surprisingly small. After consulting doctors, a cruel diagnosis was delivered. Leo suffered from growth hormone deficiency, GHD. His body was incapable of producing the growth hormones required for normal physical development. Without immediate treatment, his growth would halt permanently. Forget becoming a professional footballer. Even growing into a normal adult would be a struggle. Treatment began, but the financial burden was staggering. Every night, young Leo had to inject synthetic growth hormones into his legs. For an 11-year-old child, enduring daily injections was painfully difficult. Yet, driven by his passion for football, Leo never shed a tear. He learned to prepare the injections himself, systematically pushing the needle into his own legs night after night. The real crisis was the cost. The medication required around $900 to $1,000 per month, a fortune for Jorge Messi on his modest factory salary. Although Newell's Old Boys initially promised to cover the medical costs, they soon backed out. The famous club River Plate scouted Messi, was mesmerized by his skill, but declined to sign him once they saw the expensive medical bills. Meanwhile, Argentina's severe economic crisis placed immense pressure on the family. Jorge realized that staying in Argentina meant the end of his son's football dreams. With every door closed in Argentina, Jorge Messi decided to look toward Europe. In September 2000, 13-year-old Messi and his father boarded a flight to Spain, heading for Barcelona. Upon arrival, FC Barcelona's technical director, Charlie Rexach, arranged a trial for Leo. However, the club's board of directors hesitated. Spending thousands of dollars on a 13-year-old foreigner's medical treatment seemed absurd to many. Moreover, European clubs rarely signed foreign players at such a young age. Some mockingly remarked, "He looks less like a footballer and more like a table tennis player." However, when Charlie Rexach stood at the edge of the pitch during the trial and watched Leo play, he was stunned. The tiny 13-year-old was effortlessly gliding past defenders twice his size, scoring goals at will. Rexach knew instantly, this boy was extraordinary. Despite Rexach's eagerness, months passed due to board indecision. Jorge Messi's patience wore thin. On December 14, 2000, a critical meeting took place at the Pompeia Tennis Club restaurant in Barcelona between Jorge Messi and club representatives. Jorge issued a firm ultimatum. If you do not sign a written commitment right now, I will take my son to another club. Rexach knew that losing Messi meant losing the future of football. But in that sudden, urgent moment, there was no official paperwork or contract pad available. Without hesitating, Rexach called a waiter over and asked for a plain paper napkin. Taking out his pen, Rexach wrote the historic words directly on the napkin. In Barcelona, on December 14th, 2000, in the presence of Messrs. Minguella and Horatio, Charlie Rexach, technical director of FC Barcelona, hereby agrees, under his responsibility, and regardless of any dissenting opinions, to sign the player, Lionel Messi, provided that we keep to the amounts agreed upon. A humble paper napkin became the most famous and valuable official document in sports history. With the napkin contract signed, FC Barcelona assumed full responsibility for Messi's medical treatments. Leo joined FC Barcelona's world-famous youth academy, La Masia. Yet, the beginning was far from easy. His family could not stay in Spain long and returned to Argentina, leaving 13-year-old Leo alone in Barcelona. He faced homesickness, a new culture, and intense loneliness. Every night, he cried quietly into his pillow so his teammates wouldn't notice. His single goal kept him going: to become the best footballer in the world. Channeling his physical struggles and pain into power, Messi developed rapidly. From youth teams to the senior squad, his feat turned every match into art. The rest is history. The fragile 13-year-old boy who was told he would never grow tall enough went on to lead Barcelona to endless glory, win an unprecedented 8 Ballon d'Ors, and ultimately complete football's ultimate fairy tale by winning the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar.